Sea mines may sound like a relic of an earlier era, but they still rank among the most disruptive weapons at sea. They are relatively inexpensive, easy to place, and capable of slowing even the most powerful naval forces. Some drift just below the surface, anchored by cables to the seabed. Others rest silently on the ocean floor, waiting to sense the magnetic field, vibration, or engine noise of a passing vessel. When a mine detonates beneath or near a ship, the blast can tear into the hull below the waterline, one of the most vulnerable areas of any vessel. Even advanced warships can suffer serious damage from a single explosion. That is what makes mine warfare so dangerous. Unlike aircraft or missiles, the threat is often invisible until it is too late. For years, military planners have warned that naval mines could become a major danger in narrow and strategically important waterways. One of the most sensitive examples is the Strait of Hormuz, where shipping lanes are limited and global energy traffic passes through a confined space. If mines were placed in those routes, commercial movement could slow dramatically or stop altogether. That leads to a critical question. If a key shipping route becomes mined, how is it reopened? Mine clearance is one of the most difficult and methodical operations in naval warfare. The basic principle is straightforward. The threat must be found before it can strike. In practice, that is extremely challenging. Mines may be hidden in deep water, partially buried in sand, or disguised among debris on the ocean floor. To deal with that danger, naval forces use specialized ships, aircraft, and unmanned systems designed specifically for mine countermeasures. Some mine-clearing vessels are built with materials that reduce their magnetic signature, making them less likely to trigger sensitive mines. These ships move carefully through suspected minefields, using high-resolution sonar to scan the seabed and identify unusual shapes or objects. Once something suspicious is detected, the process becomes even more precise. Crews may deploy remotely operated underwater vehicles equipped with cameras, lights, and explosive charges. These drones descend toward the object, while operators monitor the feed from a safe distance. Sometimes the object is harmless debris. Other times, it is an actual mine resting quietly below. In that case, the drone places a small charge nearby, moves away, and the mine is destroyed in a controlled detonation. Air power can also play a major role in mine clearance. Heavy helicopters have long been used to tow specialized systems through the water. These systems may scan for mines with sonar or imitate the magnetic and acoustic signature of large ships. The purpose is simple: trigger certain mines from a safe distance, rather than allowing them to threaten real vessels. When successful, the result is a sudden underwater blast and one less hazard in the shipping lane. But clearing mines is not only a technical challenge, it can also become a military one. In a tense region, mine-clearing units may have to operate while facing the risk of interference from small attack craft, coastal defenses, drones, or missiles. Fast boats in particular can be dangerous in narrow waterways, where they can appear quickly and pressure slow-moving mine countermeasure forces. Because of that, naval strategy often focuses not only on removing mines already in the water, but also on disrupting the systems used to deploy them. Preventing mines from being laid in the first place is often faster and safer than trying to clear them afterward. In a high-risk maritime environment, that means targeting launch platforms, storage areas, and support networks before shipping lanes become fully threatened. Not every mine requires a complex neutralization procedure. If a floating mine is spotted on the surface, it may be destroyed directly with shipboard guns or nearby explosive charges. This method is less sophisticated, but in a critical waterway, speed matters. The immediate goal is not to eliminate every single mine across the entire region. That would take far too long. Instead, the objective is usually to establish a safe corridor. Naval forces identify, clear, and monitor a narrow passage wide enough for commercial traffic to move through with reduced risk. Once that route is opened, follow-on security measures become essential. Warships may escort merchant vessels through the corridor, while aircraft and surveillance systems monitor the surrounding area for new threats. This kind of operation is slow, tense, and resource-intensive. Every transit through a contested strait carries uncertainty. A new mine could appear. A small vessel could approach too quickly. A localized threat could suddenly grow into a wider confrontation. That is why mine warfare remains so relevant today. It is not flashy, and it rarely receives the same attention as major warships or advanced aircraft. But in a strategic choke point, a few hidden explosives can disrupt trade, challenge military movement, and force even the most capable navies to proceed with extreme caution.